going to start with a primer. This is the Tony Moly Smooth Primer, and I'm going to be putting that around my nose, my forehead and my chin area, just to smooth down my skin, create a nice surface to work on, and just to get rid of some pores and stuff like that. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I'm in the shade Cool Bone. And I'm also going to be using the Becca Aqualuminous Perfecting Foundation, and I'm in the shade Fair. And I'm going to be mixing these together at the back of my hand.
Forget this day.
For brows, I'm going to be using my MAC eyeshadow in the shade Espresso, this one here. I'm also going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and I'm in the shade Taupe. And I'm also going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills No. 12 brush, just to fill them in.
Now I feel I'm done, and I'm cursed by every day, till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray, I'll never forget this day.
To carve out my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia concealer in the shade 0.5, and I'm also going to be using this brush from Crown Brush, and it's just a flat definer brush. I'm going to set my eyebrows just with some Catrice eyebrow gel, just so that they stay in place. Okay, so moving on to the eyes, I'm going to start off by priming them with the e.l.f. eyelid primer in sheer.
I'll never forget this day.
I'm going to be setting my eyelids just with some Ben Nye neutral set. I'm just using a fluffy brush all over the lid. I'm going to go into this Barry Natural Glow Palette 2, and I'm going to be using this grey shade here. And to apply that, I'm going to use a brush like this. This is the Crown Brush C441 Pro Blending Crease Brush. I'm going to take my Morphe 35p palette, and I'm going to pick up this brown here. It's more of a cool tone brown, so that's why I want to use it, because we are going for more cooler tones in this look. To apply that, I'm going to be taking my Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush, and I'm going to be placing this into the outer V and blending it into the crease. From the same palette, I'm going to be taking this colour up here, and this is just a kind of taupey purpley shade, and we're going to be applying that all over the lid. I'm trying to blend it in to the outer crease kind of colour and make it all come together. And to apply that, I'm going to be taking the Sigma Blending E25 brush. To add add the tiniest bit of warmth, I'm going to be taking this bright purple eyeshadow in the shade 148 from Kiko, and it's just their normal eyeshadow. I'm going to be taking that on the E40 brush again and just placing that a little bit into the crease and above, just so that there's a slight pop of colour and so that everything is not that grungy, if you get me. I'm going to highlight my brow bone with MAC's Nylon eyeshadow, and to do that I'm just going to use a flat shader brush. Now, to make this look a little bit different, instead of using black eyeliner I'm going to be using white. This is from NYX and it's called the NYX White Liquid Liner. And yeah, I'm just going to wing it out and we'll see what happens next. So I went ahead and applied a second layer onto this eye, and I did this eye. I'm also going to be tightlining and waterlining my eye just with a L'Oreal Black Hole eyeliner, just to give my eyes a little bit of depth. Just for more dimension and just for something different, I'm going to be taking a black eyeliner. This one is from NYC, and I'm just going to be drawing a black line under this wing and this wing here. Okay, so I went ahead and fixed the inner corner, and I kind of extended this bottom line a little bit out more, and I did the same thing on the other eye. So I'm going to go ahead and use some mascara now just to prep for eyelashes, and the mascara I'm going to be using is the Rimmel Extreme Black Volume Colorist Mascara. And it just looks like this. This is the one that like tints your eyelashes over time, and I really like it. So I'm just going to apply that on my top and bottom lashes, and then we're going to move on to some fake eyelashes. So off camera I actually decided that I wanted to have white bottom lashes. So all I did was just apply that white eyeliner onto my bottom lashes, and I did 2 coats just so that it's intense. And now I'm just waiting for the eyelash glue to get tacky. I'm using the Cherry Blossom number 38 lashes. They come in these little packets like this. I don't have the packet anymore, but this is what the eyelashes look like. I'm going to focus it a little bit for you. So they're kind of spaced out and they flare out at the end, and that's exactly what I wanted with this look. I did want an eyelash that kind of flares out at the end so that it adds to the whole winged liner effect and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just going to be putting So to cream contour a little bit, I'm going to be doing kind of a brighter under eye than I normally would, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia contour cream kit in the shade Light, and I'm going to be using fair and neutral mixed together. So to do that I'm going to apply it with this mini beauty blender that I have from Penny's or Primark. And to blend that all out, I'm going to be using the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush, which looks like this. It's just your regular flat brush that's really easy to just buff the product into the skin with, and it leaves a really nice flawless finish. To set all of that in place, I'm going to be using my Ben Eye powder again, the one that I used at the start of the video, and this is just the neutral set colourless powder. And I'm going to bake, or attempt to bake, with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. To bronze up all over my face, I'm going to be using the Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced and just a big powder brush. And to contour my nose a little bit, I'm going to be using the same bronzer and this Real Techniques foundation brush, which is a little bit slanted, so it's perfect for contouring down the nose. To contour my cheekbones, I'm going to be using this contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm in the shade light to medium, and I'm going to be picking up this shade right here, which is the more cooler toned. I'm not sure what the name of it is, so I'll just write it on the screen somewhere. And I'm going to be applying that with this Blank Canvas Cosmetics F30 brush, which is just one of those really short bristle kind of stiffer brushes, which is so nice for just perfectly sculpting out the cheekbones. So I'm going to dust off all of that excess powder now. And for blush, I'm going to be using this blush from Chanel. This is in the shade 170 Rose Glacier, and it just looks like this. So for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Moonstone, and to apply that I'm going to be taking this Primark highlighting fan brush that was literally like $150, but it's so good. So yeah, I'm just going to be taking that on my cheekbones, my nose, forehead, you know the drill. And for lips, I'm going to be taking this Colourpop liquid lipstick, the name kind of rubbed off, in the shade Petite 4, and it's just this really amazing grey colour. And just for some more fun, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in that glow. And I'm going to be taking the shade Sunburst, which is this one here. And I'm going to be putting that just in the centre of my lips with a fluffy angle brush.
Never never find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right, yeah. I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right, yeah. I can only say that it feels right. That it feels right.